beauty of the game. It's truly what we're all here for. Seeing these teams stretch and push, get stronger, better. And this is just a perfect example of that, Josh.
As we get deeper in the tournament, we're going to see the teams that lose their steam and fall off. Sentinels, not one of those teams right now. It looks like they're getting recharged, rejuvenated. The deeper they go and the more difficult it is to get through these next rounds.
The stronger they get.
The stronger they get.
It just blows my mind to watch these boys play. What an absolutely beautiful series of Valorant. And a little bit of a treat for you playing along at home. You don't want to go anywhere. Obviously, there's another game coming up today, but we also get to check in as well. The Verizon post-match interview.
Seen him run through smoke before. Is he going to do that again here to keep the pressure on? He's trying to get the paint shells off on the lockdown. He could cancel this. 23 seconds.
That might be enough. And now what do they do? Running low on time and running low on options. Dirk are going to be on defense. Trying to hold this down, hold the line, make them sweat. 10 seconds, where do you go? There's nowhere to run, there's nowhere to hide. They try and play forward, but the man himself holds them back. 3 in the round. And all their chances run away with the clock.
Through the smoke. And another fast play out of heaven to get that second kill. Alpha, you thought right here for sure, 5 versus 3. How is Sentinel's gonna get back into this, but they go all the way through spawn. They find those opening kills. Dirka's so low, the crossfire broke, picking them off.
They took one timeout and they look right back into it, but they might be taken out again. Zekken leads the fray, as does TenZ. They clear through Mount and they're away. C-Site should be under Sen control. Nothing can stop them now. We might need that counter timeout from Fnatic to re-establish their control in the game themselves. This is a 5v3 and they have no step towards the site.
Sentinel's looking so strong right now, and this is when they look the scariest. When they start getting these rounds off the back of these clutches. The Chronicle just on a Spectre and light shields. They're gonna deal some damage here.
Nice. He'll do what he can, and he was gonna give it up to the spike anyway.
They do that execute. Sentinels is right at the entrance, at the cusp.
No fear from Zekken. Now, the fear of God put in by Chronicle, but he's going to see the disconnect from John QT. He's got himself waiting for that flank, potentially. Not the worst in the world, not a bad position to be in. Obviously, we know they don't. TenZ looking to get active, looking to get involved. Takes away Hero, knows about Chronicle. The Prowler to the left, but the paranoia sends him away. Oh, but TenZ, he won't fall. He stands his ground and he takes down another. And now down to Chron and Alpha, trying to play it back through. And now all down to Chronicle. He's in trouble, and you can see why. TenZ reigning supreme on the side.
Eyeing up that front B site. Potentially a split.
Oh, the tempo, you talk about it, and Zekken's living it! He saw nothing and still...
On that site, potentially being able to isolate some fights here. It all starts with the first kill.
Yeah, pre-fire on it, he's already been forced away. It's on Alpha, who tries to swing, but Sassy too aware. TenZ now in unison with Sentinel. 1 on tree, 1 on site, now 2. How are you going to divide that?
Maybe saving is in his best.
Kill 1 enemy remaining. Nice try. About to lean back towards A. The Nightfall there. Boaster is going to be caught up in this. There's no evading that. Oh, and he gets punished. Numbers for that second half. They want 8 rounds. Anything less may not be enough, but Alpha going to set it into motion. Taking away Zekken, the spam comes in towards Tree. It's where all the 3 players from Sen are currently sitting. One slay disconnected is Zelsis, but they take over the site, and Durka takes the kill. John QT standing tall for Sentinels, finally put down by Durka for the 1v1. And the time is too low, surely there's no more. There isn't, it's 8 rounds for Sentinels!
Pivot back through that blue door into B as soon as they get spotted here. 20 seconds remain.
Dirk is here though, but yeah, he's still out of position. Boaster goes down. They've unlocked the keys to the castle. Do they expect Chronicle? It doesn't matter! Sentinels striding through the site. Time! 10 seconds! Hero! Durka working together! Desperate to hold on to this! Desperate for a chance! And Sassy is the one to stand in their way! Oh my god, the time! The time! Does he get it? No! Bullets! That's how it's defined! Goes towards CT, that gets at least a slight connection. They now know that they're getting towards this. 3 through Waterfall, 2 through CT. It's Sassy to start it off. Taking down Hero and Durka now blinded, put to the corner, and dealt with by Zekken. Another step taken, the HP dwindling. Sentinels, this could be the first nail in the Fnatic coffin. Oh,
long.
Down.
Cover going out.
And a Bucky, a Sheriff, and a fast entry into B.
A little bit close here, try and catch one out of place, but you're not catching Sen right now. They're catching you. Sassy gonna find Chronicle. Hero tries to lean forward, gets caught by the paranoia. Sassy gonna alleviate some of the pressure. Durka looking to be rewarded, and he is. Turns around, leads the weapon over towards his teammate. The flood comes in. Exchange of space. Now they're locked out towards Blue Door. What are you meant to do with this? 4v2. They're locked off. They're smoked off. They are screwed, and they have to watch as the defuse comes on in. There is no escaping their fate. 10 rounds for Sentinels.
Sentinel doesn't get it.
No, but
Hero.
John QT will.
Not finding any opening kills here. In fact,
That's it.
just a few
Oh,
spam bullets.
so nasty. Beware they fall. 12 could be placed on that board after this round.
Oh, no.
Extended bonus. Anything is a benefit in this sort of round, and for Fnatic, it's a must-win. The scales tilted against them. Sassy goes down. It's going to be Chronicle taking them away step by step. Maybe a chance made here, but Sentinels fighting back in. Durka dies. Wait, the timing. He's got the defuse. He's absolutely got the defuse. And that is how Sentinels get to 12. You can hear it on the other side. A little bit of chip towards Durka, but that's it. Control. Oh, caged behind that door. When do you unleash him? You do it now! You take away Chronicle and suddenly you're back to a 4v4. There's problems left, right. Celsius takes him away and now down to 3. Man advantage to Sen. Alpha from the back lines fighting back.
And Fnatic's gonna find an open site.
Okay, plant's gonna be in. Now we look at the post plant. How much space are they willing to take? Trying to establish
This is looking good for them.
a chance made. But Sentinel step by step, closing in, now down to 2, Hero and Poster, but Celsius one by one, taking them away as Poster has to try and save him, and it's an absolute nightmare in the making. Diffuse is in, no way!
They don't pivot back to B.
They're
They
going,
might,
they're
they're
going
gonna walk
ahead.
in their traps.
Celsius, are you going to be their downfall? No!
Wait.
Chronicle strides in, kicks down the door. John QT. That plant isn't for free. They're trying to test this. Tens going to open the door, swing it. Boaster, big impact, finding 2. Plants in play. Tens and John QT. Are you up for this? 2 low players, maybe 3 you could argue. And it's Tens. And it's John QT. You give them credit, you give them their respect. They are a terrifying duo. But right now, they're being toyed with. No time to make mistakes. As Tens leans in. Oh my God, is this how it goes? Is this truly how it falls away? Tens desperately at the helm trying to do this. 5 bullets to play with and not enough. Chronicle, life.
But even a man down multiple times so far, they're able to, with their patience, their slow retake, finding their way into the site. Fnatic, they're just not doing a good enough job of playing off.
Is going to be the battle of Spawn, breaking out now, and second is the Warrior who's just ripping apart Fnatic. Limb by limb they fall, and this is what it comes down to, a 1v5, a desperate attempt, and the defuse will be there. The roar of the crowd reserved for the special few, and Sentinels is that team.
Coming into the series, I was not expecting Sentinels to be playing as strong, well gelled together, not against a team like Fnatic that is so known for being able to set the tone of the match, deny all this, everything from happening, and they look so elated right now, getting past this obstacle, this barrier.
And the rivalry will continue. I think it's the best way to put it, and something that true Valorant fans will always look forward to when these 2 teams meet. A wonderful series, 3 maps. I'm so pleased we've got a fantastic series here between the both of them. And Fnatic, they gave it their all. I think we can say that fairly. Chronicle, I mean, the guy had a world-class series on Bind. Sunset was down to the wire, 11 to 13. A valiant attempt from the Fnatic side with a stand-in, with a young player who has to walk against the likes of Sentinels who came out today and looked a step above.
The Fnatic, they were really strong in stage 2, going all the way in playoffs. They haven't shown the same amount of strength. Sentinels, on the other hand, taking out first round, that knockout round of the playoffs. They squeak by in that group of death. People don't expect them to get by.
True.
They make their way over here, and they do it in style. They show so much strength here. Sunset, who saw that coming? Bind, no problem. Get to Lotus, and they just blow them out 13-6.
You'd be so proud if you're a Sentinels fan, if you've been watching them the entire way. It feels like no matter the odds, they have that depth, and they show it time and time again. The more you doubt them, the stronger they look. And they made it out of the group of death. They put FNATIC to theirs. And they live to fight another day. A real stark contrast here of the